Alrighty, folks. Welcome back to another session of our Astral Avenue, the Magdalena Blues. I am your Dungeon Master, Dungeon Mister, joined by all of our wonderful players today. If you guys want to say hello, you can.
Hello.
Yo.
Hi.
Hello.
And we're glad to have Tobias back this week, as last week was his birthday, and also was sick. So, happy belated birthday, and
Thank you.
glad you look like you're feeling better. So I hope you
Congratulations
are.
on being born.
Yes. Good job on that.
What an honor.
I will high five your mother next time I see her,
Definitely.
as she is also my mother. But enough talk about brother mothers. Let's talk about a little bit about what happened last time before we get into what's going to happen this time. Without further ado, last time you guys were in the middle. You lost your quarry. You gathered together at the edge of this small townscape, at least aside from Tobias, who couldn't control his mount that chased after something in the tall grass. He said he'd catch up, though. Oblate releasing his tortoise mount as well, as the rest of you had yours confiscated. You headed up to a hill to get a vantage point, hoping to see where Kelly could have gone. Spotting a forest and several farms around the area, you opted for the forest. And along the way, you spoke to a farmer tilling the field, mentioned that that forest was haunted, and that you should be wary of it. Undeterred, you headed in, though. Spoke to a tree at the edge who told you it had seen a hamster and a large fellow. You delved deeper, trying to speak to others as well, but seemed like they couldn't understand what Dr. Jellybean was saying for some reason. But you could hear a loud thudding that seemed to get closer as you, well, as it seemed like you were getting closer to it. Eventually, you came to a half-grown over pathway leading to a tall mound of a hill, adorned with abandoned buildings and all overgrown with vines at the edges of the cliffs above, and you could spy like thorny entanglements. Headed up through a building and a staircase. Although you were not alone, you inspected another broken building nearby, and, well, it led to some creatures that wanted to stay in the shadows. These bug-like meanlocks were dealt with as they tried to instill fear in you, but a couple of them retreated into the shadows, where they came from. In this building was an odd vent, trampled through room with nothing really of note that you noticed, except an odd fear that came over Louise, who already didn't want to be around this haunted space. You continued up the hill along this pathway, came to a more intact building, ventured in, finding what you thought was a well-organized storeroom with a single table in it holding a book, a scroll, a lit candle. Going to inspect these items, the table ended up biting Aethel, as several other containers animated with large mouths biting and gnawing at you all. You defended yourselves, and some of you were pretty stuck to them. But we're going to do a little backtrack. Tobias, you find yourself eventually after having your foot stuck on the feathers of this dinosaur creature, eventually got free and started asking people if they had seen any of your companions. You eventually come to a farmer who said they were going to the haunted forest. And he told you a long story about his cousin getting killed there like 4 years ago, and that everyone's kind of scared of it, so they just steer clear of it, because life on the farms is nice. But he also told you your friends went there, so going after them. You entered the woods, couldn't help but overhear this loud thudding, pounding noise occasionally coming from within. Not really having much of a clue to go on, you followed this noise and headed to the deep within this small wood. coming upon this large mound. No way to really go up it. Except for through a building with some stairs that were kind of broken. Kind of agilely leaping over the stairs. Coming to a kind of hillside. Right? The hill still continues up above you. Maybe like 40 or 50 feet up. It is tall. You look around. See all these like broken yellowish green bug chitinous pieces scattered about, smashed and torn. And kind of, as you just kind of look over them, you hear some muffled noises coming from a building not too far away. And thinking maybe, you hear voices within, like muffled voices within it. Seeing the door shut, you go to inspect. And that's pretty much where we're going to pick up with Tobias.
This building right here?
That building right there in front of you. And we'll get back to this map here, folks, and get that. You guys remember what we were listening to last time? Was it? Did we do Freddy's Menagerie?
I think we did the other one because Freddy's Menagerie wasn't.
I think it was too upbeat.
I think it was
Yeah.
Misuse, is what we played. Maybe.
Misuse was the
The previous fight, I think.
yeah, it was the bugs.
Oh, the futuristic
I
kind
do
of
remember that one, yeah.
space bugs.
What about
Yeah.
Fantasia?
No, that's too happy. I think we just did Your Call. This is the classic. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was your call.
Yeah.
That was right.
And yeah, so Tobias, if you'll roll initiative, please. Or favor. Fair enough. Dr. Jellybean, you are up first in this round as the large table mimic is kind of just going limp there as it flops out, tongue sticking out of it. And Ethel's still stuck to it. You see Louise stuck to I think his sword is stuck to the mimic here. But this one, the large one, seems to be stunned as you are face to face with this mimic right next to you. That was chomping on you.
Am I grappled?
I can't remember.
I think you're the one that escaped this one. It didn't end up connecting to you.
That sounds about right.
Connected. And
That sounds about right.
All right. Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
Zoink, Scoob.
Gadzooks. I'm gonna flash out at it. I'm gonna give it the claws.
Give it the claws.
Yeah.
As you lash out with the claws, a 16 is going to be a hit. For 3 points of acid damage as you claw out at it, leaving these marks of acid on it. They just sit on top of its form as it doesn't affect this creature.
Doesn't affect this creature. All right.
It seems to be immune to your acidic claw.
Interesting.
I thought so.
Very interesting.
That is very
Can I use my biomantic nature on it?
You can. As that'll be the second one of the day already.
Mm-hmm. I know.
All
I'm
right.
gonna do it anyway.
Since you did hit it, yeah, roll me a d4.
That's cool.
Cool.
As
All right.
it will have -1 to its AC and saving throws. As even though it doesn't hurt it, it still leaves a mark on it as it seems to kind of slow down a little bit, changing its form ever so slightly.
That's not a bonus action, is it?
No, it's just
It's just a thing.
a thing you can do in addition to.
All right.
It basically just lasts the 1 round.
Yeah, because it's a cantrip, so it only lasts for 1 round.
Well,
Whereas your longer
Uh,
spells, they last for... Your
Yeah,
biomantic
okay.
nature lasts for longer.
right. All right. Well, I'm pretty hurt, so I'm going to gonna touch myself on the chest and say, "It's okay. You're okay. You feel better. It's all right. Don't worry." And I'm going to healing word myself. I don't feel so good.
As you get 6 points of healing. Roll another d4. Yours is, somehow it didn't update. Or maybe whenever you guys leveled up last time, it resets
Maybe
things,
okay.
as it is wont to do.
So,
Alright, there you go. You get 10 hit points back.
I'll take it.
Anything else for Dr. Jellybean?
That's it for me.
That's going to take us to these mimics. Dr. Jellybean, as you claw out at it, it's kind of lumbering around on that shelf there. This package opens up its mouth, and it is going to try and lick you with its tongue,
Gross.
getting a 15 to hit.
Yep.
That hits.
My AC. Yep.
As you take, I accidentally had advantage on. So it didn't crit. But you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you stick to its tongue and it tries to draw you in closer.
No.
The other one down here that kind of has Louise's sword starts to go chomping on, like, pulling the sword closer and tries to go for a big bite against Louise,
No, 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 no.
getting a 14 to hit.
No.
As you kind of just keep your sword out of reach as it's just trying to chomp onto it and try and inch closer to you. Just kind of keep it back. That will take us to Louise.
All right. I will mass healing word, everybody. Is that a 2d4 now? I forget.
It is 2d4. What's your charisma bonuses? What is your healing word? What is the word?
As I'm trying to pull my sword out of there, I'm just going to take like a flute out of my pocket and just go.
All right.
All
Yeah.
my magic's through my music.
it's the
As-
healing trill.
As everyone gets 7 points of healing, inside Tobias, you hear a trill of a little.
And some no's. No.
Yep.
No, 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 no.
Anything else for Louise?
Can I still attack it with my sword or no?
Yeah, it's mostly for flavor. Yeah, you can try to push
Okay.
that sword in there. Why not?
Yeah, I'll try and push it into him. Is that a disadvantage since I'm restrained?
I
Are
think
you
it's
restrained
just.
or just grappled?
I think it's just grappled.
Okay.
Adhesive tray, grappled by it. Yep.
Yeah,
It doesn't need it because it has advantage against anything it's grappling.
16.
16 will hit
Okay.
as you
4
deal
piercing.
4 piercing to it as it just kind of cuts into its tongue. You see this kind of silvery blood come from that.
That will be my turn.
All right. That's going to take us a surprise guest number 3. 4 and 5.
4.
As several letters along these cupboards, these shelves animate and just go flopping down. One of them is going to try to bite out at Oblate there. getting a nat 1.
I don't even. do
As you
anything,
see
I just
you see the
watch
letter
it
coming,
miss.
it's just like kind of biting at like the floor in front of you. It's biting at the rug. It's got its mouth stuck on it. It's just little babies. As the
Poor
other
guy.
one is going to. It's got a plethora of options. As it hops on down.
Plethora of options.
It'll just attack Luis for funsies. As it tries to bite at your back feet, getting a 17 to hit, Louise.
Battle it. Ow! Ow!
Little ankle biter
Bite it.
literally bites your ankle for 1 point of piercing damage and 3 points of acid damage.
That's why you wear shoes.
As it just
This
leaves
is not the time for that, Ethan.
leaves this little residue on there, which will take us to Aethel.
Yeah. I don't know what's the best play here. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
I was gonna attack this, but so I need to roll again. But let's see
Uh-oh.
if it gets. Well, just because it has advantage because it's stunned.
Gotcha.
So I didn't crit. So 25.
A 25 will hit against which one again? I'm sorry, I was...
The guy holding me that's stunned.
Gotcha. Yes, that will hit.
So Spiritual Weapon.
Obviously.
Boom. Do minimum force damage.
It will take 5 points of force damages. What is your spiritual weapon again?
It's basically it's like a sharpened like clock hand.
Okay, gotcha.
Like basically a stylized clockwork, like kind of gear looking thing that kind of like slashes out.
Okay.
So that was my bonus action. Nope, I spent that spell. I could try to hit it, but I don't know that advantage really is better than me hitting it with a real spell. Or with like a cantrip.
You never know. I mean, you might know.
I mean, I kind of know. I can feel it in my bones. I'm pretty sure I'll Sacred Flame it. Because it's dexterity, and I think it just fails them.
It just fails them.
Yeah.
As it will take 8 points of radiant damage as this light flame just erupts around it. It just kind of wiggles there. Table burning.
And then I'll stand here because I have
Alright.
0 moves.
Your
I'll
zero
use my
move.
move action to move all 0 feet.
That was a great move.
I thought so.
That'll take us to Tobias. You hear
Outstanding move.
something going on in there.
Here,
Yep.
I'm rushing up to the door and open the door.
Alright. You can open it. It's openable. As you open the door, you see your allies within.
Welcome to the party.
As
Shit.
several boxes are just kind of biting onto him. You see a limp table with its tongue hanging out that Aethel is just kind of stuck to. Louise is trying to pull his sword and poke it back in. As Oblate's just kind of with his Biden. I think he just stunned that guy by hitting its long tongue.
Pretty much.
Not what it looks like. I promise.
And some some little like letters biting around too.
Yeah, all over the place. Oh shit. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and rush through here. Let go of him, and I'm just gonna take my attack action to swing the katana two-handed at creature directly in front of me.
The little guy, little ankle
Little-
biter.
little mimic. Oops.
An 11 will hit this little guy. As this little letter that's kind of biting onto Louise's ankles, you just kind of slice it in half as it spills silvery liquid all over the ground there. And it's
then I'll
gone.
take my next attack against the one that's got Louise's sword, it looks like.
Yeah, as he's
Yeah.
trying to like poke it in and out, trying to make a gag or something. I don't know.
Jeez.
10
otherwise.
is going to be a miss.
Then I'm going to create a bonus action to create an echo
All right.
right behind it. And I will... oh shit. And it will take an attack against the mimic as well.
All right.
Unleashing...
This is just like kind of like a crate with teeth. A 22 will hit.
Yeah, that's fine.
You got disadvantage clicked right now. As it will take 10 points of slashing damage and 2 points of cold damage. As you cut into its backside, it opens up, revealing more teeth and another tongue that looks towards the second Tobias.
What the... And that's it for my turn.
Alright. That will take us to the large table, which just starts drooling onto the floor, leaving a puddle of this acidic goo. As it's stunned. Oblate. You're up.
Alrighty. I'm gonna look at this thing and I'm gonna stomp at it. Just come down with my heel.
The big one?
The small,
Small one.
little
Gotcha.
angled one.
Gotcha.
The letter that's actually a teapot.
Yeah, maybe this one is a teapot. It like jumped out of a little box. Why not? 16 hits. As you just kind of stomp on it. For 11 points of force damage as it gets this... It's like squishing a pot of Jell-O. As it gets all in your toes and your wrappings. It's not a fun time.
Should wear
Nice.
shoes.
Well, yes and no. How did I do this last time?
It had its tongue on you last time. That's why you hit it there.
Gotcha.
But
I'm
it
guessing
no longer does.
does not. Yeah.
Its tongue kind of retracted after you stunned it.
Well, I'm gonna do a new thing since I can reach it from here.
Okay.
You're gonna see my hand kind of open up, and there's gonna be a mouth that appears on the palm of my hand with fang teeth, and a tendril is gonna come out of it, and at the end of it, it's gonna have a big, sort of like decent-sized thorn on the end of it, and it reaches out, and it sort of whips out of my hand, and I grab it, rear back, and just whip into this table with my new thorn whip. Not to be confused with thorn whip.
It's his
This is a
his
special
thorn whip. Yeah. It's his thorn whip. It's not the thorn whip.
Yeah.
But he also has thorn whip. So it's confusing.
It's not confusing at all.
He pulls out a whip made of thorns?
It's the whip
Not
with
thorn
thorns.
whip.
24 will definitely hit.
And I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do another
Wow.
stunning strike
Okay.
to maybe double it up.
Big con save. It got a big 9, so it's not going to take that 12 force damage, but it will take 11 as you crack into it, just kind of starting to split that table in two slowly and surely. Or quickly and surely.
Nice. And then
And it is still stunned. And will remain so.
I guess I'll retract my whip and then do a sweet spin move to mandible bite it this thing behind me.
Alright.
It's a 6-spin.
So it
move.
will be a one-handed attack as opposed to a two-handed. Because you got your
Okay, I
whip,
can't
you got your
I
whip
can't-
out.
Yeah.
I can't retract the whip
No.
back into my hand.
It's out now.
We'll have to put it up at next turn.
You can put it up next time.
I guess is it an action to retract that?
I would say
I-
at this point, yeah.
Okay. Well then, let me. Damn it.
You can
I'll have
still
to
you can
roll
still
again.
hit with your
Yeah.
bite.
Yeah, I'll have to roll damage for the.
On the
Yeah,
a 21 will hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. See, I just don't have the DCs or what they are. As it takes 11 points of piercing damage, and let's see if it is able to be toppled or it is not able to be toppled. But let's see if it can be grappled. Getting a 22 though. So as you kind of push your Biden into it, it quickly kind of spins and morphs out of the grasp.
Sweet.
Anything else for Oblate? Staying put?
Oh, actually, I forgot. Bonus action. I'm also gonna kick it.
Okay. Oh no, because you already unarmed strike. So you already yeah. So that would have been your bonus action first.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Because you unarmed
Actually,
strike, that would have had to have been your
hold on.
bonus, and then
I messed
whip.
up the entire thing. Then I meant to do the unarmed strike so I could get my AC up, take away the damage for the mandible bite.
And
Mandible bite never happened,
and turn that into a.
and then just do this unarmed strike for 10.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna assume that misses.
It is going to be a miss.
Okay, so mandible bite never happened.
Okay.
Whip
You
happened,
thought about
and
bringing it out.
I forgot what I was doing.
You
with everything,
visualized stabbing it with the Biden.
Yeah,
and
but
being
you,
like,
you. Oh, I've got my whip
next
out.
time.
Yeah, next time. Yeah. So okay.
And then you
Sorry
bonus
about that.
action punch it.
Fair enough. Hey, trying new stuff. That's just how we learn it. The door's open now. Open for everyone to see. That will take us to Dr. Jellybean, as this thing has you in it, stuck to its tongue as it's trying to pull you into its mouth.
Stuck am I? On a scale
On a scale of
1
1 to 0 movement,
to-
0 movement.
But I mean, like, how?
You have your
Oh,
hands. It's like
No, I
it's just like licked onto like the center of your sternum. It's just like stuck there.
Does this
Gross.
seem like it would be viable to try to be able to rip the tongue off? Not rip it off, like get it off of my body.
It would be your action to do so. It's up
What
to you.
I'd like to try to do, I know, what I'd like to try to do is rip it off of me and then like tie it in like a bow.
The tongue itself has an adhesive property to it. That's why it is stuck to you.
So I couldn't tie it up.
You could probably just get your hand stuck on it.
Yeah.
Be
Like,
well,
all right, I
I'm
push it
still
off.
stuck.
Oh no, my hands are stuck, and it's tied. You know.
I'm wearing gloves that repel sticky tongues.
Not yet. You aren't.
Specifically, just sticky tongues.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they're immune to
That's
sticky
why
tongues.
dentists wear those.
Right. Because the tongue sticks to the hands.
That makes sense.
Alright. I realize it will be at disadvantage, but I'm gonna try to firebolt. I'm in panic mode.
Yeah.
Like,
It would be a
get off of me!
disadvantage. You know, either. Yeah. Absolutely.
Get off of me!
Firebolt, disadvantage. And you just try and blast it with fire. Its AC is -1 right now. A 20 will hit.
That
Yeah,
should be a 15 actually, but
it would be a disadvantage.
Oh, at 15. 15 does hit.
Yeah!
It's a box. How hard could it be? It takes
Hit it.
12 points of fire damage as it doesn't seem to ignite like a normal box would. But it does take 12 points of fire damage.
acceptable.
Dr. Jellybean is freaking out. Does not like this at all.
All right.
Just for the record.
That'll take us to the mimics. This one's going to try to bite its quarry that it already has stuck to him. Getting a 21 to hit against Louise. As Louise, you take 11 points of piercing damage that pulls your sword closer and just kind of bites down on your arm, and 2 acid damage. This one attempts to do the same to Dr. Jellybean. Dr. Jellybean getting a 22 to hit as you just kind of firebolt into its mouth. It pulls you closer and just takes a big bite onto you, just chomping down kind of like halfway of your body as it's just like lifting up and chomping. You take 5 points of piercing and 8 points of acid damage.
13.
Which will take us to Louise.
I am going to cure wounds myself.
All right. Cure your own wounds. For 11.
11 points.
Almost how much damage you took.
Almost. And then I, with my free hand that I played the little trill on, I'll play a little bit better of a trill this time to give everybody the Mantle of Inspiration.
I will say 3 of the 5 people are 0 movement.
Yep.
Okay.
Just kind of doing this as like an extra.
Hey, temporary hit points.
Heal.
I gotcha.
It's tip HP.
As everyone gets 6 temporary hit points.
And anybody that can move can choose to move.
It's just Tobias and Oblate. If you want to move anywhere, you can.
Gonna stay here.
All right. Tobias kind of shifts back a little bit. Anything else for Louise?
I am grappled, so I have no movement. That is it.
Aethel. Got the clock face out somewhere.
Yeah, it's probably like over here.
That's what I was doing. I was trying to bring a clock out. Image is not available.
Image not available here. Yes. That is exactly what it looks like.
There you go. Clock.
It's a full-on clock.
Yeah, it's the closest thing I could get in a short amount of time.
Yeah, in like no time at all. I get that. No worries.
No time at all.
Because it's a clock.
Right.
Yes. I know it has advantage. Poopy.
See if you crit. It is not a crit, but it does a hit. For 9 points of force damage, just kind of stabbing into this table that's just kind of drooling everywhere, tongue flopping all over the place.
And then I'll just Sacred Flame it again, because I know it's free.
Alright. As it burns up, the tongue flails about even more vigorously as it almost kind of collapses in on itself and just starts melting into the ground and is no more.
So I'm free?
You are free. You would see that book in the pile of goo.
In the sludge.
Yeah.
Can I
slowly
pick it up
deteriorate.
as my interact?
Sure. Yeah. It is slowly kind of being deteriorated.
I'll basically step and grab it.
All right. As you kind of step on that sludge, pick up the book, and just kind of wipe it off, or slap it off.
Yeah, just trying to clean it.
All right.
And I have a scroll.
And you have a scroll in your other hand.
Yeah, it's no longer in the mouth of a table.
That will take us to Tobias.
Tobias is going to sheath his katana and pull 2 scimitars.
All right.
So, Magenta Sun Sword.
Pulling out your Magentan blade as it hits into this creature. Are you doing a saw?
I am doing a saw.
As it starts whirring with purple energy for 12 points of damage.
And then I'm going to keep whirling and attack again.
All right, and 11 is going to be a miss.
And then
just barely.
I'm going to attack with my offhand scimitar.
All right, bring around your other scimitar, hitting it along the side, just kind of cutting into the box. It doesn't hit like you would normally expect when you stab a box. It just kind of indents into it, kind of weird. For 8 points of damage. As this thing is just chomping on Dr. Jellybean.
I'm going to unleash Incarnation. As I'm whirling around, the other Tobias is whirling around too.
All right.
Magenta Sunsaw.
21 will hit. doing a whir for 11 points of damage. As you see from the shadow image of Tobias actually does, the sword still glows that purple magentan light.
Then my bonus action to attack with my offhand.
All right. 15 hits.
Not supposed to be the other one, sorry.
Gotcha, for 9 points of slashing damage.
What have you guys done? Why are we here?
That'll take us to Oblate.
Oh.
Why is anyone anywhere?
Right. Everywhere you go, there you are.
So true.
That's because we touched stuff in the room.
Mm-hmm.
This is all our own fault.
Touched one thing.
I touched one thing.
Well,
Got
it's
the
stuff,
whole
right?
It was too many things to be touching.
One too many touches.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna leave the whip out. I'm just gonna whip this thing right in the face.
Whip it real good.
With the real good.
A 14 will hit it.
Regular old whip.
8 points of slashing damage as your whip just kind of cracks into it. You see it starting to fall apart, leaking the silvery goo.
See if we can just split it in two and do it again.
All right, crack that whip.
Crack that whip.
25 does do a crack for 9 points of slashing damage as you do indeed split it into two, as it just kind of one half stays kind of stable while the other half just kind of melts and flops off of it, melting down. The other half that's stable slowly just kind of dissolves on its own, letting out this kind of gurgling noise.
Gurgle. I'm done. I think
Alright.
that'll be all I do. Yeah.
Will take us to Dr. Jellybean, getting chomped on.
I'm once again just kind of wildly flailing my tablet, just trying to press the firebolt button. It's just
See a little bit of
Anywhere-
glow from inside of this creature's mouth.
yeah, just trying to do anything I can.
It's a ball of fur and goo.
Yep.
Let's see that firebolt at disadvantage.
Okay. Here goes nothing. That's not
Getting a
good.
nat 1. Firebolt kind of explodes at the edge of your tablet, just kind of just blowing up because you can't see what's happening. Nothing happens. Well, not nothing, but a little explosion that doesn't hurt anything.
Uh-uh.
Anything else for
Help.
Dr. Jellybean?
I need help.
I'm trying.
I'll take us to the mimic, as it's going to keep trying to bite down on Dr. Jellybean. Getting a 17.
Yeah. What?
As it chomps down on you. Take near minimum damage, 5 points of piercing and 1 acid damage.
Okay.
As it
okay.
seems to be kind of slowing down, and like you see some eyes kind of look towards Tobias as it's just kind of nom 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 on Dr. Jellybean there. That'll take us to Louise.
Alright. Am I still grappled by it even though it's
You
dead?
are no longer grappled by it.
Alright.
Your sword kind of covered in the silvery goo.
Disgusting. I'm coming to help. Get off of her. I kind of thrust the blade down.
Alright. Kind of leaping onto that shelf there. 22 will hit. Like some kind of hero out of a story for 9 points of piercing damage.
Let go of Dr. Jellybean, you sorry excuse for a storage container.
Vicious
As
mockery.
Vicious mockery.
Alright.
Good use.
It got a big 6 as it takes 6 points of psychic damage as it hears your words and it kind of reverberates on your blade. You can see the entire thing kind of reverberates to your wording as it just melts there, leaving kind of some of its goo, silvery goo on Dr. Jellybean's hair.
Oh,
Yeah, don't get that. That's gross.
I am right there with you, Dr. Jellybean.
uh,
I am
I'm
covered.
gonna step
Ugh.
away from them quickly because they're gooey and gross. What did you
Uh,
do?
So let's not touch anything else.
uh-uh. No,
Maybe
no.
just the door on the other end of this room, and that's the only thing that we touch.
What if the door's a mimic too?
We should burn down this place with fire.
He
What are
says
we
that, but I've
doing
set
here?
the book down on another thing.
Why are we
Yeah.
here?
Set it down here.
Yeah.
We're looking for Kelly.
Oh, we think Kelly came here?
We do think he may have come
Yeah,
through
that's
here.
that's what the grass told me.
Oh. That's good. A
Yeah,
farmer told me you guys came here. These
Yeah, we're
haunted
following
woods,
the
apparently.
tracks.
Yeah.
I don't think
I don't think they're
haunted.
really haunted. I don't think so. I don't know. I think it's something else. There's no such thing as ghosts.
Well, I
That's
mean,
not
there
true.
were those creepy little
No,
insect
there
things.
are ghosts.
Yeah.
Remember the ship?
Oh yeah, there are ghosts.
There are
There's ghosts. Yeah.
There are. Then, well, there's no ghost. I don't think there's ghosts here.
That's probably true.
Mhm.
Okay, that's fair. Sorry guys, my raptor got away from me. I got stuck. But I'm free now.
Did you have a little adventure?
Yeah. I
was like, I thought it
don't
was
know
a
where
Dimitri
Gummy
one.
went. Gummy went somewhere. I don't know where. I lost Gummy.
Gummy?
Goomy.
We're starting the bond.
I see.
He chewed on you a little bit more, didn't he?
Yeah. Kind of nice.
Gummy. Hmm.
Um,
Well,
here
I hope-
is that scroll you wanted to look at,
oh yeah, thanks. I forgot about that.
and then
It's a
And I
mimic.
think,
and here is the book that was also on the table.
gee, I hope this was worth it. Better not be some garbage. What? Can I take a look at the scroll in the book real quick?
The scroll is easily identifiable as a magical scroll of protection from energy.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
You know, it's nice
Classic.
to have.
Good spell. Yeah. And it's a scroll, so you
And it's a
can, like,
scroll.
keep it and learn it forever later.
Keep it and learn it forever. Thanks, Ethel. Sorry that we all almost got eaten by those things.
That's
Yeah,
just
the
what
boxes.
happens on adventures.
Mm.
That's why I wear armor.
Smart. And shoes, apparently.
And shoes.
Yeah.
Mm.
I have stepped
Listen.
all in the sludge that was this table.
I like to
don't
keep
even
my
notice.
feet free, okay?
Me
Yeah, my
too.
feet
I
like-
understand.
My feet like to breathe, you know? Gotta air those
I've never
puppies out.
I like keeping my feet clean and protected.
Well, it's different when, you have actual, feet with toes. I have, my flippers, so they do not like shoes.
Anyways, your shoes are trapping in all the sweat and stank in there. I mean, come on, man. You gotta air them dogs out sometime.
You're gonna get a fungus.
Bathe regularly.
Speaking of bathing, I'm gonna prestidigitate all the goo off of myself.
All right.
If anyone else would like to be clean, you let me know.
If you
make sure you
wouldn't
get
mind.
make sure you get Ethel's feet.
Oh yeah, I'll just give everyone just a quick little.
All right. Spending some
I'll-
time cleaning everyone off.
Yeah, I press the button on my tablet that just like kind of slowly, like a beam of light, like a laser comes out and just kind of like eats away all the nasty goo. Yeah.
I do have a quick question for Steven,
I might have a quick
the
answer.
DM. Prayer of Healing. Did it get double its dice?
No, but it also lets you get effects of a short rest or hit
Right,
dice.
they
It let-
changed-
it-
they
so it,
changed
so
the
it
hit
not only
dice.
does it lets you do the healing of prayer of healing,
It does the 2d8,
But it also-
now it also lets
it
you
also
short
lets
rest.
you spend hit dice as if you had a short rest.
That's right. Okay, so I'm gonna spend the 10 minutes that we're hanging out in here probably on that.
All right.
I got the old version in here. That's
Yeah.
why I forgot about the short rest.
The only thing is it just you can roll hit dice. You don't get the benefits of a short rest, but you do get can spend hit dice.
Yeah, unless you spend hit dice as if you had short rested,
It's dope.
which is good. Which means I will.
So spending 10 minutes doing what is your prayer of healing? What does it look like when Athel's doing this prayer for 10 minutes? 111100001110111.
He's like, so it's similar to his ritual spells where he's like kind of drawing out like a big like gear clockwork like cog thing with like numbers and all these different things. He just kind of like he's reciting like different like formulae, etc. in Celestial.
Okay.
As he does that, and then when it finishes, it all kind of like swoops up into him and then like casts out. And it just becomes like a ethereal cog that touches all these people. In this case, the 6 of us. Well, 5 of us.
Fair enough.
This guy isn't real.
And while you guys are while Athel's spending 10 minutes doing that, what are the rest of you guys doing? Dr. Jellybean's going around cleaning everyone up.
I'm looking at the stuff. They said don't touch. They didn't say don't look.
I have
Looking for
retracted my whip.
I'm looking
All
at
right.
anything of value.
Are you going through all these crates and boxes and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah. With your eyes only, right? You look with your eyes.
Does someone have a mage hand they can open things
I
up with?
I do. I can help him after I'm done cleaning everybody.
Yeah, you see Tobias getting like.
You have a book to
dangerous.
read.
Let's do a lot of.
I know. I do have a book to read, but Tobias
It's
is
way
getting a
more
little
important.
he's getting a little handsy over here.
Is Tobias wanting to go through everything, or is he going through everything?
He wants to. Yes.
But is he going to?
Yeah, he's going to.
Give me an investigation check. And then roll me a d20.
You have to fight anything that you awaken on your own.
Ooh, a 5.
And then the D20. Much better
18
than 5.
mimics.
18 minutes.
All right. 18.
18 nanobot mimics seep into your body, eat you from the inside.
As you open up one of them, an odd gas releases. Roll me a double check. I believe it's a wisdom save.
He's
Yeah, wisdom
so
save.
Mad.
Perfect. 3.
Okay.
Is
Exactly
it a
what you
fear effect?
It is a fear effect.
I think
Fear of
he still
opening
has
things
advantage.
and touching things you should.
I have advantage.
Do you have advantage against fear?
Because I think that's the halfling.
Yeah,
the halfling
the brave.
Then roll it again.
So small, yet so brave.
That might be better. It might be enough.
Whew, you're lucky. You feel this weird chilling sensation rush over your body. See some like fuzzy dots in the corner of your eyes. You just kind of blink it out. The kind of fog or whatever it is kind of disperses pretty quickly. But you don't find most of these boxes are empty.
Huh.
The occasional like mining pick or
There's a saw here.
a saw, maybe some stakes and stuff like that. But they all seem, for the most part, pretty empty. A lot of these packages and letters are just... you don't find anything interesting.
Nope. I didn't see anything with my eyes.
As he was going through picking open every single
And-
thing he
right.
could.
Only eyes were used.
We saw that gas come out. We saw what you did. You got lucky.
I didn't see it.
Well, look better with your eyes next time.
I am currently busy.
Speaking of eyes, can I take a look in a book?
Sure.
Reading Rainbow?
Reading.
As you open up this kind of sludge-covered book, maybe cleaning it off a little bit, it has definitely been deteriorated over the last minute or two. But it looks like some sort of log. Got dates and like collections, a lot of numbers, the occasional note attached to them. It seems
Data?
some data. Give me an investigation check.
Numbers. Data.
But also like a light journaling as well. Notes that are necessary. Alright, with a 19. It details the mining operation here and processing of minerals, at least up until the shutdown, which happened 4 years ago. Along with
is that when like all of this was like the
Dursus River
stream was created? Okay.
Mm-hmm. It also lightly details other mining operations on different asteroids. Mostly of note of a mineral, simply labeled Mineral ZX. There are reports of it having strange properties when handled in the light of the sun, especially with arcane machinery. Rumors started to begin about it, and there's some rumors kind of written down, like, don't go near it, and causes some haunting effects within machinery. Other rumors would be, like, it explodes in sunlight, but there's no substantive, like, evidence within this journal about that, just kind of thoughts about it. Also, towards the end, it shows that Asner Productions is where all of this mineral went to. And talks about the rearrangement towards the Dursus River around it, which caused all mining production to cease due to some environmental issue with the farmland.
I'm gonna share this information with the group and be like, he's up to something. I know it. He's got all this mineral XZ. Is that what it's called?
Yep.
He's doing something over there.
Oh, no, there's actually an I in there. XIZ.
XIZ.
So it could be like Ziz.
Okay, it's XIZ.
Yeah,
I had it the other way
XIZ.
around.
I'm sorry.
Are you sure it is him? I mean, why would he give up one of his facilities if he was mining it from here?
Maybe something worth more money came along.
But then one of his facilities is turned over to a possible terrorist. We assume that the terrorist is here.
Maybe this place was just abandoned because it no longer had the mineral.
Right. Maybe they
That could be it.
maybe they got all they needed for whatever the nefarious purposes are. I don't know. Just speculating here. But he's up to no good. I know it. Something fishy.
I mean, you've never actually seen him do nefarious deeds, right? Could it be perhaps all coincidence?
Is this a coincidence?
But you said that, I mean, you didn't see what happened. It could not have been him.
I am 99% sure. You mean you're right? No, there was too much of a commotion for me to know, exactly what happened. All right, and then the shock and panic afterwards. But it was him. I know it to be true.
Okay. Look, I'm not going to press, but it's just there's very little to go on here. There could be other things at work.
I understand what you're saying. Innocent until proven guilty, but we're gonna find that proof.
It's actually not a doctrine in most locations.
I've heard of somewhere before. I don't know. We're gonna find that evidence. This has something to do with it right here. This book. I know it.
Well, as they say, you know, the proof is in the pudding, so let us find the pudding.
I'd love to have some pudding right now.
Me too, actually.
That
Oh,
would be
that sounds
nice.
delicious.
I'm
Yeah,
not very
but-
hungry.
Well, when we get back to civilization, let's get some pudding, yes.
First priority, pudding.
And maybe Ethel can have a few more drinks.
Mm.
The dragon.
The dragon.
That's me. Let me know whenever this finishes, so that they can heal.
Yeah, you guys can get the use of a short rest, or you get the hit dice.
So you get 9
if-
hit points.
Yep.
And then you have the ability to spend hit dice as if you were short resting.
Wait, we get 9 hit points?
We heal 9?
Yeah, you're gonna heal
you
9.
heal 9, and then
Okay.
and then you can spend hit dice as if you were getting a short rest.
Okay.
But
Where did Michael go?
I don't know. They disconnected.
Oh,
He is not online.
maybe he
Wonder if
lost.
you'll-
Darn
Internet.
internets, yeah.
I will also spend a hit die.
All right. Nice.
Yeah, that's plenty.
Maybe the dinosaur comes back and just swoops him up.
Nah, we'll just say
Eats
that
them all.
Tobias's illusion
He's
kind of
rummaging.
fades into him as kind of takes over him as he becomes kind of semi-transparent.
That's
Oh, that's happened before.
has it.
That happens sometimes, apparently. I don't know.
Is he
Yeah,
being
see-
summoned by one of his ghosts?
I think so. Wherever his time ghosts come from, I think he is now their time ghost. I think that's my
wonder-
hypothesis, anyway.
Maybe
seems-
he's borrowing himself from other times that he's in.
Right,
He's
like
no longer in a fight, so now he can fight in this new fight.
maybe so. Yeah, I think all of these are. I think all of his realities, his time goes. I think they're all occurring at the same time, but in different. I don't know.
That seems quite
Wow.
inconvenient. But just imagine you're just sitting at the dinner table and all of a sudden you're in a battle.
I'd be pretty pissed.
I would be
That's-
too.
Happened to us.
Well, I mean, we usually are the initiators, or, we know we're getting into a battle.
You're right. We have done that to people.
Oh, hush, Ethel. Anyways, so now that Tobias is somebody else's time ghost, what do we do?
We could wait a minute, or we could go through the door.
The time ghost that's kind of still there, lingering, kind of looks to you all and gives
Yeah, they
gives a
don't
shrug.
talk. They can help, kind of, though. They've helped before when Tobias hasn't been around.
It just kind of nods along, like,
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess
I
we
don't know.
continue.
Yeah, so we just keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does everybody feel better?
So much
Yes,
better.
thank you. That was between you and Dr. Jellybean. I feel like a new man again.
All right, I'm gonna open this door.
all right.
Click.
As you open the door, you can see it has a nice view because you're at about probably like 50 or 60 feet high here. You can see over the tree line a little bit from this point, and you can actually see this nice like kind of landscape above the tree line. Gets this light glow from above to the north and the northeast of this building, but the pathway seems to continue through a severely wrecked building or set of buildings along the path. Now, you are closer to the building that is along the side here, but it's still a good 40 or so feet up. And you can see it's covered in thorns and vines. No windows. And in front of you would see a light bit of one of those vents releasing this kind of steam from it. Ahead of you.
So if that is one of those steam vents, I would recommend steering clear from that. Those vapors are not natural.
Neither were either of the things we fought today.
Yes, but well, yes.
Do you have something to cover your face with? Like a bandana, a handkerchief, or a what do you call it? An ascot?
He'll reach in and grab like
Handkerchief.
yeah, like looks kind of like yeah, it's like it just like a longer piece of cloth. It's like not fancy or anything. It's like cover his face with it and kind of like tie it.
All right.
I'll tie one of my spare shirts for my costume kit. It's like a frilly shirt that's just over my mouth, my beak.
I'm gonna change my jacket to have like a little half little mask thing here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put my shirt over my
Yeah.
face.
Exactly. It just
Best I got.
yeah.
Poking my head out, are there like shady areas in
There
this
are
pathway?
some lightly shady areas, kind of within the rubble ahead of you. Absolutely, some trees growing there.
Immediately casting light on my sword and pointing it like a flashlight towards them.
Yeah, I think your token's still giving light.
Okay.
As he's back.
Welcome back.
Okay.
No,
You hear me?
Yep.
Internet's being really weird just ahead of time.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, sounds like you got a little warble going on.
But yeah, all of a sudden, the time ghost Tobias would shift into regular Tobias. And Tobias, you were just
He's
kind of
back.
like gone for a second. You don't know where you were, but here you are.
Here I am. Hey guys.
Did you have a good fight?
Yes? No? I don't know. I don't know why I'm
That
here.
thing- That thing happened again where you were gone, but your time ghost was there.
Just for like 30 seconds. But also, Tobias, you can spend hit dice, and you get
You gained 9 base health.
9 base health as you spent 10 minutes with the Prayer of Healing.
So you get 9 for guaranteed, and then you may spend hit dice to heal more. If you'd like to do that.
I'll tell you what, as you guys start to venture ahead with Louise kind of getting his sword lit up, poking it in the dark areas ahead, that'll be a good spot for us to take our little 5-10 minute break.
That's good.
Yeah, so we'll take our little break here.
That's a good.
Hopefully Tobias's
That's pretty
internet will clear up in a bit, but
Yeah, hopefully it'll.
glad you're back.
Stay cleared up. I'm glad
Yep.
I'm back too.
But yeah, so we'll take our little 5-10 here and pick up at about 5 till. So
Yeah, alrighty.
I'll see you guys in a few.
See you guys in a minute.
Alrighty. See ya.
Alrighty, folks. We are back in it with our Magdalena Blues. Last we left off after this battle with the mimics and Tobias reuniting, the crew discovered a journal or a keeping of records of the old mining operation. Something to do with a mineral and Asner Productions. You guys healed up a little bit. Didn't really find anything else of use in there other than the scroll. Starhead to head out, noticing another one of these vents and kind of shadowy ruins beyond up the hill.
Tobias, put something over your face.
Okay. I'll do that. I'll pull the scarf that I have over my face.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go near the vent now.
Okay.
Boop. Boop.
All
There it
right.
goes.
You walk up to the vent. It's a little hazy within. It's kind of drifting up some coolish, warm. It's a weird temperature sensation. But what are you trying to gain from it?
So I'm just like basically checking it. It doesn't seem like it's doing anything to me other than it being like a weird temperature.
Yeah.
Hey, is it safe over there, Ethel?
It seems safe. It's kind of lukewarm though.
That's uncomfortable.
I wouldn't stand in it for very long.
No.
I'll stand over here.
Have we
Hey,
have we heard the thudding or anything since entering
Recently?
this building?
I was literally just about to say, well, Athel's kind of just like saying that you hear a loud crash on the other side of the hill.
Oh, okay. There's that again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
what
coming
is that?
from the east.
I'd say like southeast.
Like over here-ish.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe we should get up on this hill. Is there a way we can climb up?
There are some very thorny vines and stuff all lingering about.
By the way, have been told that is a large man with a horn who's making those large thudding noises.
Yeah, the trees were scared of him. I think they said he was angry all the time. And he's got a big horn. He's a big guy, bigger than Oblate, even, if you can imagine.
And I'm gigantic,
How big is a plate?
like 6 foot.
Mm-hmm.
He's like slightly taller than Adel.
Yep.
Gigantic.
He's the biggest man I've ever seen. He's bigger than Oblate.
He is quite large.
I would say from up here you can feel a little shake whenever that thudding hits, but it's few and far between.
Hey, Oblate, can I have the earring back?
You've been had that earring back.
Yeah,
Did
but
you lose
you-
it? You want to check your
No,
pockets?
still have it.
he gave it to you last.
You had it when you did the stealth mission.
And you asked for it back. I gave it back.
Oh.
A few
Because you-
moons ago.
You used it on the tree thing.
Oh, you're right.
I just didn't put it back in your journal.
Yeah.
Oh, Tobias, always losing his earrings.
Well, yeah. It
It's
wasn't
on your ear.
Okay, I'm going to go over to these thorny vines, and I'm going to climb stealthily.
All right. You mean athletics? Give me a stealth check. Give me a wisdom save.
Don't hurt
Can I talk to the plants first? Let me talk to them.
Athletics. What order? Wisdom save next?
It doesn't matter what it is, stealth and a wisdom.
All three.
Is it a fear
Stealth
check?
and wisdom.
This is not.
I bet if I talked to those
Pretty good.
vines first, they wouldn't be so thorny.
I don't know if that's how that works, but
I bet
Well,
it
I
is.
Like, I
They just retract their thorns.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
as
Problem.
plants can totally do and do
Yeah.
often.
You do
Yeah.
take 4 points of piercing damage climbing up, but you manage to make it up to the top of the And you're right at the side of a building here, covered in like a wall of vines and thorns. Like I said, no windows. Has a ceiling about 15 feet up.
I can't see in.
No, because it's a wall.
Not from this side.
Can I go around? Like, is there a ledge to walk around?
You can absolutely try to walk around the ledge. As you do, though, and Aethel, you would notice this. The fog seems to kind of coalesce into a cloud as it starts to follow Tobias up there. I'm going to put that there just as a marker. And you can see it slowly following Tobias.
You're being chased by a sentient cloud.
Yeah, noted. I'm gonna move quickly around the side if I can.
Do you want to go around the building?
I'm not hugging the wall. Moving around the side.
Oh, Tobias, always doing something by
Alright.
himself.
You feel the air suddenly get cold as you... Which direction are you skirting around?
East.
East. As you start to head east, I don't know how much control you have over your token, because you're like right on the edge of like a line.
I can't control it at all.
Yeah. Skirting around it, you would notice an opening near a crane up here, just barely in the darkness, and a little bit of light coming from within.
You think we should follow him?
The fog seems to continue as well. And Tobias, give me a perception check. And what are you guys doing while this is just waiting out by the building up there? All right.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, not really much we can do.
We could just go around.
As
There's the front of the building.
Tobias,
Is like this.
go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
You go ahead.
Is the fog still pouring out of the vent to follow, or is
Yeah.
it just kind of separated?
No, I would say it's separated now. There's still some coming out of the vent, but a separate cloud has emanated and is chasing Tobias slowly.
Twice?
Oblate, what if we take the giant table mimic and throw it over this vent?
It is
That's
just a
mostly
pile
gone
of
now.
it's a pile of goo that is disintegrated at this point.
What if we take one of these crates?
We take a box.
Let's do that.
And he'll just look at you.
I mean, I have flippers
Okay,
for
yeah.
hats.
Gotcha. I will do the donkey work. Don't worry.
Do you need help?
You're the best.
I think I got it. You can stay where you're at.
Okay. I'm gonna move slightly to see if I can see
All right.
Tobias. I can see Oblate. He's right there.
Yeah.
But I can't. This is about as far as I assume I get in the interim.
Yeah, as Tobias sneaking on up, you can see past this crane, which is in the darkness up here. And you see there's some piece of machinery around, but past it there's a interior of a building.
That's
See
cool. I'm gonna try.
brass and all sorts of other bits.
I don't like this cloud, so I'm continually moving. There's a hole here, like some sort of small entrance here.
Yeah. Can you still not move your token? Yeah, you can move it. As you move in... would you get on stealth? Okay. Inside, you can see what looks to be a furnace of some sort. Lit lights on the inside of what looks to be a steel door. Like next to a stove. That's what it is. And a radiator. Would be a large hamster kind of curled up to keep warm. In the shadows here, you would notice what looks to be a broken rug and moss-covered table.
curiosity question. How high up am I from this point here?
About 50 feet.
50 feet.
As
Because this is the hill goes down on this side, right?
let's not bring in everyone. Yeah, it is about that's like 40 feet high.
Okay. No good way to get up here, though, it doesn't seem.
Not from your vantage point, no.
Sounds like maybe.
It does look like it rises up slowly, like continually rises around like a spiral. But a voice would call out from within, in the shadows. Do you speak Draconic?
I do not.
Okay. Sayamono. Sina?
Yeah, no. I don't understand what you're saying. I'm Tobias Twofoot.
Little foolish one. Did you bring me a gift?
I sure did.
Tell me about
Eh.
it.
Oh, this is a stone that creates magic light so you can see in the dark.
I do not need to see in the dark. You bring me a trinket. What color is it?
Blue.
That will not do.
Well, what are you looking for, buddy?
Do you have anything green?
Green?
And why do you creep up here so slowly?
Well, honestly, I'm kind of lost because they were trying to find. Well, I think whoever.
As the
owns that
gas
hamster-
is following right behind you.
Oh, yeah, and I'm trying to get away from that gas here. Can you do something about that for me?
No.
Oh, what is that gas going to do if it touches me?
Eat you.
That's not good.
That was my first guess.
I don't really want to be eaten as I see this thing slowly coming in there.
Step out of the shadows, halfling.
Oh, okay. And I'll step out of the shadows.
You bring me no gift. As you can see around you, vines kind of start to wriggle around. You bring no gift. You come here because you are lost. And you expect help.
Well, that would be nice in my current predicament, but if you don't want to help, I mean, you don't have to. I'll run away from the cloud.
You give me no reason to.
Trying to think if I have anything green besides my clothing.
Take your clothes off.
What he wants.
Yes, strip for me. Do you have anything more grand? See, you have some blades at your side.
Oh yeah, I like my swords. They're nice.
I would like one.
See, this is where you're asking for something for nothing.
That's
You
what
asked
this
for
one-
my help. Did you not want it? I will let the fog take you, like it has taken so many others.
I don't really want that. My clockwork amulet's green, isn't it? It's like a rusted copper
No,
and green.
it's brass.
Gotta be patina green.
Nope.
Okay, no green on that.
The frog reaches out towards you.
Oh, no, I'm moving away from it. Hey, tell you what, I'll flip you for it.
The fog starts to enter the entirety of this place.
You
take 25 points of cold damage.
Well, that's bad.
Oh, it's a lot.
Oh. I don't think I've seen it up close before.
I'm gonna rush over to the hamster and hide behind it.
That would be unwise. The hamster kind of stands up on all fours. You can see it kind of chewing on what looks to be a doll of some sort. Just kind of releases it from its mouth as it looks to you. Little beady eyes.
I'm gonna smile at it. Hi. And
Give me an animal handling check.
Big chomp.
please no big chomp.
Oh no!
Oh, big chomp. Big chomp
Big
incoming.
chomp.
It
Big
tries to
chomp is
bite out
smart.
at you, getting a 23 to hit.
Oh, that definitely is a hit.
As you take 7 points of piercing damage.
Oh,
Damn it.
jeez.
So my opinion is the cloud will probably eat his flesh.
Yeah.
What do you
Okay.
guys think?
What do you want, man?
90%
You want one of
chance.
my swords. You want one of my swords.
Yes. Both?
No.
Give me a persuasion check. Fine. Your pick.
I assume he's talking about the magic swords.
Yes.
Are any of them green?
No.
No, he's got a purple and a blue one.
Mhm.
Those
Blue-
aren't even
blue-
the colors he asked for.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
He said blue wasn't good enough.
No.
Blue little shitty glowstone.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna. Fine, you can have the katana.
I would stay away from the hamster.
I'll move away from the hamster. Now
It-
get this gas off of me.
It bites. As you
I-
would see
yeah.
from a couch in the darkness, you can't really see it very well because it's dark in there. Vines just start lashing out towards the gas as the gas quickly disperses. And you would see a creature about the size of you. Nope, he's bigger. About 6 foot long, at least the most of its body, mossy green dragon. Thorns all over its body, tendrils of vines all around it. The sword.
Yes, of course. But can I get my friends too? Can they come over here?
Oh, that wasn't part of the deal. No. Unless they have more things to give.
No, I think that's probably a bad
I am quite hungry.
You're hungry. What do you like to eat?
Halflings
Mm-hmm.
and their swords.
You're about the right
And a friend.
size.
Oh,
People.
I don't taste very good. And
Meanwhile.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
God, what's taking Tobias so long? What's he doing over there?
Well, I mean, he was running from that cloud.
You hear a loud
so
thud coming from the south.
That can't be good, right?
It could also scald his skin off. I would not be surprised by that either.
Should we make sure he's okay? Like,
Probably.
Oblate,
Yeah.
did you get that vent covered yet?
The vent is covered.
Sure.
Boss.
Little bits of
Just
steam
check.
slightly spilling out the sides, but you cover it up.
Great
Do
work.
you want to climb after him or go around and see if there's another way in?
I think we should go around. That way we can all go together as a group.
yeah.
I agree.
safer.
It's safer together.
this was just a scouting mission.
We'll say Aethel. As you're looking down the way, you can see this barely semblance of what remains of a building here. It
Mhm.
several like broken bits of furniture, a tree growing in the middle of it, Down the way, you can see several barrels with odd markings on them as well. Broken wood. Nature has definitely reclaimed this.
You said odd markings?
Yes, down further south.
Yeah. So let's go this way.
And you hear that loud thud again.
Again.
Uh,
Southeast, is that what you said?
I would say it's directly south of where you guys are at.
It's
Yeah, around there. You would also notice what looks to be like an old fireplace, chimney crumbled beyond repair. And another one of these vents, not too far away.
That's fine. We just won't interact with the vent. I am curious about the symbol.
On the
Like on the
barrels?
crumbling barrels.
It'd be
Is
more
there
like
anyone-
these down here.
Sure. And I'll start heading that way.
Give me a. Are you proficient with any tools?
Just cartographers.
All right. Give me an Arcana check then.
I will roll that d20. I don't have advantage.
Hey, you get inspiration though.
I do. Does it look like any symbol I've ever seen before? That's basically all I'm trying to figure out.
Not with a 1.
Do I think I could draw the symbol again?
It looks like some swirly marks, like swirly waves over them, and some writing in a language that you're not familiar with.
That isn't common and or celestial?
Correct.
Darn. I can't read it.
Oh,
There's also a
Oh.
vent over there.
And there is another vent
mean-
down there.
I can try to comprehend languages, but it would take me a while. It would take 10 minutes.
We should probably find Tobias first, and then.
I would say
Yeah.
I would say one of those barrels here, this one, has those same
Okay, so-
markings on it.
Can I take a look at it and see if I know? Is it in deep?
Uh,
I don't. Is there even a written language for deep speech?
usually
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't remember which one. he
It's
uses,
like
but
Braille.
Nice.
It is not deep speech. Does anyone speak Dwarvish?
I do not.
See, everyone always wants to take these fancy languages. Everyone forgets about the regular ones.
I normally take the
That's-
I don't
yeah.
like it because I normally play a dwarf.
Nope, I picked Elvish.
I picked celestial since I didn't.
It is in
choose.
Dwarvish. Some form of Dwarvish.
If only Duke were here.
Some form of
If
dwarf. I
only.
can't read it.
I would say, Dr. Jellybean, you can give me an Arcana check too. I guess anyone can. Or history. Would that wouldn't
History. I could
still roll a 1. You still rolled a 1.
a 0. A
History
0.
would make sense. Dr.
Yeah.
Jellybean knows exactly what the symbol is.
Oh yeah, of course. It's the
It's blasting powder.
blasting powder.
It's explosive.
Yeah. We've used some blasting powder before, haven't we, Oblate?
Just once or twice, I think, for science.
Mm-hmm. For scientific purposes.
Typically, it's used for mining, but
I mean, I didn't mind using it.
We
I
should
don't get why
maybe.
that's funny.
Is there any? Are the barrels empty? Is there blasting powder inside of them?
Looks like several of them are broken, but some of them look intact. Like this one right next to you guys is intact. And there's a few down here that are very much intact.
But there's the vent down there.
Around the vent.
Right, of course. We should probably do something with this blasting powder.
But should I cover up that vent? Or are we just gonna walk past it?
Ignore it.
Aethel,
Okay.
you would see a shimmer of blue. Double check. Yeah, a shimmer of blackish blue from the south, as you would see a much larger figure. It's further south. Picking up some debris of some sort and dropping it, kind of going through something. Looks to be about 14 feet tall. Actually, scratch that. 19 feet tall. Kind of huddled down. Large mass.
I think we found the horned man.
The big guy?
Is he as big as they claim?
They look
He
angry.
seems pretty big.
Does he have a horn on his head?
I can't really see his head.
You can give
Does
me
he
a
look
perception
angry?
check.
Sure. I'll roll a perception real quick. Nope, almost rolled a performance. That'd be useless.
Close enough. Hey, with a 22. Yeah, you see a large horn atop this gentleman's
This guy's the
head.
frost giant?
I bet
No.
it's his weak spot.
No.
Looks wider. Not the horn accounts for like 2 feet of his height.
Sure. So he's only 17 feet tall. He's not even scary.
Yeah.
He's wearing lifts.
That is what you guys see. Or that's what you see.
Yeah. Do you think we should go find Oblate or talk to this giant?
You
I'm
mean
right,
Tobias?
Also
Yeah,
say
sorry,
with
Tobias.
with a 22 perception, you would have overheard some talking.
Oh, in the building?
No, from the
Oh,
individual who broken common.
Wait, that one.
Where is it? Where am I? Why? I'll figure it out.
He seems confused.
What should we do about that?
Maybe that could work in our favor.
Or
You know-
he could kill us.
Confusion isn't always that great. I know that if you use a lot of intellectual words around an ogre, they just get mad, right? So,
After being confused.
yes. And the trees did call him angry. Does he seem angry?
Nope, just confused. Which could lead to anger.
And anger leads to hate. Yes.
And hate leads to violence.
To destroyed trees. Anyway. Tobias is probably having his flesh stripped off of him. We should go check on him.
We should probably save him from that cloud, yes.
And I would
Yeah,
say
you're
you all
probably
would see like the edge of a crane heading off the side there.
I wonder if we can climb this to get up there.
I hope so. I wish I had that climbing earring.
Tobias,
Can't you just climb?
Yes.
with this little medium-sized drake, goes back to the couch in the darkness. Where are you from?
Oh, the Astral Sea?
Come here often.
Is he flirting with you?
You say
Literally?
you say you are lost.
Well, I've been lost for I lost track after about 20 years.
I am not looking for philosophy.
Oh,
Why
what
are you
looking for?
here?
Looking for the owner of that beautiful hamster over there.
More help.
Well, maybe we haven't negotiated any contract deals or anything, but yeah, maybe.
I do not deal in
You're-
contracts. I am no devil.
Well, you pay, right? Money?
Pay.
Yeah.
Pay for what? I pay for nothing. I am
So
paid.
people will just work for you for free?
My people do not work for me. What are you on about?
Well, you just said more help, and I assume that you're hiring. In my line of work, we hire,
It sounded like you needed more help.
which you did. That was the trade for the sword. You saved me from getting my flesh eaten off by that. What was that, by the way?
The fog.
The fog. And who are you?
Give me a persuasion check. I'm a Galaras.
A Galaras. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, a Galaras. I'm Tobias Twofoot.
You've said.
Yes, but formal introductions and all that. You don't. So, what are you doing out here?
Living.
Everyone's scared of this place.
As they should be. It is my domain. I do not like trespassers. Especially ones who don't give me gifts.
Well, I gave you a gift, so we should be okay
Yes.
now.
You are alright.
Ooh.
Most people
So-
use the door.
Oh, well, see, I climbed up the vines after that fog was chasing me, and I didn't really want to stop because I thought the fog would eat me. And, it's one of those things where, things happen.
Yes. Things do happen.
Mostly good things, I hope.
Does not respond to that.
So, we're out here looking for the owner of this hamster.
You've said.
Do you know where they're at?
And I said it sounds like you're looking for help. Again.
Oh, you want... Oh, information. Yeah, gotcha. So any question I ask you, you're going to want something for it in return.
See a
So
light
you want...
reflection from some teeth as a grin comes over the face in the shadows.
You sure you're not a devil? Because that's what they usually do too.
Get hungry.
I mean, do you just need some food? I have some rations in here, and I'll pick through my pockets real quick.
I do not want your dried garbage.
Can I... I'm going to try to, as subtly as possible, create a duplicate of myself, like, outside the tunnel.
Over on the cliff?
Actually, I'll just create it right next to me. I'll create one right next to me. Like, I'm really trying to look at him, and I'll have another one, like, up here, like, an inspector right next to me, like, looking at him.
What is the purpose of your tricks?
I'm trying to ascertain exactly what you are.
Give me an Arcana check.
Sure.
Some form of dragon.
My shadow's gonna, like, slowly, like, look around the cave entrance.
It's not a
Like, I'm gonna
cave,
move
it's
it up.
it's a building. You're in a building that has its side ripped open into the darkness.
I'm having it, like, go towards the edge, like, looking around. Hopefully that my party can see.
Uh
Just deception?
He doesn't care if you're looking over there. I don't know, you're like not tricking him.
I'm trying to signal my party to let them know where I'm at.
Say give me it's a dex check. Or charisma check? I don't know. Yeah, charisma check. You're trying to get their attention.
Sure. Oh, jeez. 2s tonight.
Your shadow is in the shadows. Can't be
Makes
seen
sense.
by your friends.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, because I really think they'd be better at talking. You would really like Louise.
No, that was me saying that, not him.
Oh,
It's just sometimes the voice sticks.
good voice.
Meanwhile,
I'm trying to slowly move him over that way.
with you guys, what are you doing?
Oh, we gotta go save Tobias from that gas. Right?
Yeah,
Probably.
we should
Hey,
probably
folks,
do that.
Does
Is there a
anybody-
clear path up to the door, or do we actually have to climb?
You
up?
don't see a door. What you see is a large mechanical arm sticking out from the top about 40 feet up. That's what that is. It's not down, it's sticking up.
Oh, it's up. Okay,
Yeah.
away from us.
Yeah.
We'd
It's
have
it's
to
about
climb up like this to get up there.
can certainly try.
Oh, gee.
I mean,
Brother.
wait. Did Tobias have that rope, or did we have that rope that we had to kind of
I still
knock
have the
back
rope.
together?
Let's say we haven't.
Well, we have 40 feet. That seems to be about 40 feet up.
It's about 30 feet because it got cut. Remember?
Well, because it was originally 50. So
Right.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
50?
so it is 40.
Okay.
Yeah. It is 40 feet up. So if you wanted to tie
Yeah.
it to something, that's even more. But yeah.
Do we have a grappling hook or something?
I do have a grappling hook.
I mean, maybe to
Cool.
hook it up there?
Could try. Yeah, I'll tie the grappling hook to my rope.
All right.
Get to yeeting it up there.
Give me a sleight of hand or a dex check.
Probably just gonna do a dex check. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll just use sleight of hand. It'll be the same thing.
Nat 1.
So look at me.
As you throw it up there, it kind of sticks, and as you kind of bang on it, the grappling hook breaks free from the rope, and your hook's stuck on the end of up there.
Good. good.
That's exactly what I was going for, guys.
You have your
I-
rope
we
though.
we just wanted the hook up there. Now it's up there, so that's good.
Now we just
Nah.
need to attach the rope.
Just not good at tying knots.
Yeah, now throw the rope up there and attach it to the grappling hook.
Does anybody have mage hand?
I do.
Can your mage hand grab this rope and tie a knot in the grappling hook?
What's
One
the...
hand.
As you guys are talking with this, you hear the loud footfalls come from the south
Oh, it can't reach that high.
as a large individual. Hey.
Hey, he can reach it, I bet.
Hey.
Hey!
What are you doing here?
Oh, that's a pompadour.
As you see a large horned ogre clad in chains, like chainmail kind of. Horn lightly glowing, almost akin to a unicorn horn. With a slight curve.
Weird.
Our friend chased by gas. We follow to find him.
They're everywhere.
Our friend or the gas?
Yes.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't have said it better myself.
I love your horn.
I always wanted a unicorn.
Me
Who
too.
doesn't? Yeah. They're great.
Yes. Lovely.
They can grant wishes.
What you wish for.
a unicorn horn.
But you have.
Is that how you got that?
I do. Yeah.
Huh.
I asked for a horn. I've been lost in here forever.
Oh no.
I'm all big and everything's all small. I
Where are
think
you
I
going to
had
go?
a family.
I had
Oh,
a family.
Home.
you had a whole.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
What was your home like?
I had one.
Hmm.
Yeah. Somewhere.
oh, I'm sorry.
Keep going in circles. As he's talking, you would notice that fog behind him start to kind of rise up a little. I'd say Oblate and Aethel would kind of notice this. The fog starts to creep around his backside, kind of just does a shiver motion. Oh.
I think the fog's after you.
What?
Or the cloud.
That will hurt.
I don't actually
As he
know
kind of
the
starts
order.
to shiver, see his horns start to glow and his face kind of shaking around like, no! They're after me! Kind of turns back to talk to the fog almost. Okay. I do it.
Don't.
And turns back to you all.
Uh,
You're not supposed to be here.
I do not like this.
We're supposed to be here.
Doesn't sound like you're.
I
supposed to
don't
be
make
either.
I don't make rules. I just follow them. Cause I
We make
gotta.
rules,
I do respect the following of rules.
but we make
Shut up,
the
Aethel.
rules.
Okay. We will.
As he
Go
pulls
away.
out a giant sword. I'm sorry.
No, we'll go. We'll
His
go.
horn starts to glow with magic.
Can I cast something?
We're gonna go
Do
to
it.
initiative.
Ah.
That's fair.
Doesn't have to be this way.
Yes, it does. This is exactly what we asked for.
Oh,
This man had a family.
I know. He's lost. He can't find his
Eh,
home.
not that bad.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, Tobias, you're surprised. Roll initiative again. And take the lesser of the two. Because you're not there.
I'm not there.
Right.
I didn't know if this creature was planning on attacking me or not.
It's not gonna attack you. As... Oblate, you are up first.
I can't even see this guy.
Yeah, because of the thing.
There's like so much stuff on the screen. I can't see anything. I still can't see him. Would I technically be able to see him?
Oh, behind the wall? You just step
there's
over
like-
here.
There you go.
I didn't know which way, because if I stepped over here, I still couldn't see. Okay, I'll just step down here. Piss. Oh, at initiative, I'm also going to use my uncanny metabolism
Okay.
to gain back my key points. Do we want to talk? Can we talk? I don't think we can. I think we're beyond talking at this point. So I'm just gonna go in. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Alright.
I'm gonna rush
You
him,
insist.
unarmed strike.
Alright. That will definitely hit. For 9 points of force damage. You just run up and punch him as he's pulling out this giant-ass sword. All rusty and gross. Chipped.
And then I'm going to reach out, grab my mandible bite, and come down with a two-hand strike.
Alright. Alright, he is toppled. As you kind of quickly trip him. He gets knocked down. Oh!
I will be stunning striking him.
Alright. Got a nat 1.
So he is on the ground and stunned.
Indeed.
And then I'm going to...
They made me.
Yeah, just another unarmed strike.
Alright, hit him while he's down. Add advantage. 15 just hits. For 12 more points of damage. As he gets knocked over, you just kind of kick him and it kind of bounces back a little bit.
Alright guys, I got him stunned.
Oh!
If you want to interrogate him.
Can he talk while stunned?
We'll
Maybe.
find out. Louise, it's your go.
I don't know how these things work.
He's knocked prone and stunned, or just
He's knocked prone, stunned. There's fog kind of drifting up.
I'm going to just like run over to where his head is on the ground. I'm like,
Listen, friend, why don't you tell us who made you and stop attacking us?
as I'll cast suggestion.
Okay. You got a 15.
Oh.
Son of a gun.
Mm,
For all the things, he gets super good bonuses too.
Yeesh.
Nails.
Yep.
That's how it works.
Yep.
That'll be my turn.
All right. Huh? Taking us to Dr. Jellybean.
All right. All right. Let's see if this will do anything. I'm gonna make him smaller. Maybe that'll help.
Okay. Is that a con save?
It's a Constitution save. So let's see how that goes.
Full of horrible rolls as he gets smaller.
He's smaller now.
Hmm.
That's good, right?
A little bit more manageable.
I'm gonna say, listen, buddy, if you stop attacking us, we can try to help you find your family.
Probably.
Give me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Likely not, but
We could try. Persuasion at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Double nat 20.
Nope. For 5. Tobias, you haven't heard anything from your friends in a while. You just chilling with this dragon? Yeah, you might have heard a big thud, but from a different direction.
Yeah, then I'm chilling with the dragon.
Alright. That'll take us to Aethel.
I guess we're fighting this guy.
It would appear so.
I will Sacred Flame him. For the 4 free damage.
Alright, he will take the 4 damage.
And then
Stunned creatures can actually move now in the new update. We'll get to that later, though.
can they?
Yeah, weird.
I mean, but they don't get to take a turn.
Right.
So does that just mean they can be moved by things that move them?
Or something.
Like
I
cause
don't.
them to move?
Yeah, I really wish I had it in my hands.
That's fair.
But fire erupts around this prone, stunned, shrunken ogre with a giant horn.
It's less big now.
Yeah. It's only a lodge.
Anything else for Aethel?
I'm gonna turn around and look. I'm trying to find like a good path to like climb up this way because that's where we need to go.
I would say you do see that it does raise just at a slower pace to the south.
Oh, okay. We just need to go past him to get into this building.
I mean, he's gonna
think.
follow us though.
Do I think I can get past him?
He would be difficult terrain, as would Oblate.
Would Oblate be difficult terrain for me?
Oblate would be.
I'll make it even more difficult.
You could always walk along the side here. You could, yeah. You just walk that way.
And grab your legs as you walk by.
The hill, the cliff kind of starts by these ruins here.
Sure.
All right.
I'll go here. I can still know I move.
It's going to take us to the fog's turn. As the fog solidifies and coalesces around this area, a rush of wind shoots outward. I will need Dr. Jellybean, Louise, and Oblate to give me wisdom saving throws.
Awkward.
Oh, wanna.
Oof.
All right. Dr. Jellybean and Louise each take 18 points of psychic damage. As the wind blows this cloud towards you, it just kind of stings your brain. You see these visions kind of superimposed on your own thoughts, while Oblate, you take 8 points.
I'll use
or 9
I'll
points.
use my reaction. 9 points. I'll use my reaction to cast resistance on Dr. Jellybean.
Okay.
If you want. I don't know if it's gonna help.
It won't.
But you can roll it. Okay. Well,
But it's a thought that counts.
I lived and learned and used my reaction to do that.
That's fair. Better safe than sorry. That will take us to Oblate. Oblate, at the start of your turn, you need a wisdom save.
Oh, another one.
Oh no, another one.
The 20. There's this chilling sensation from this cloud. But it's... cloud itself feels warm, but it gives you chilling thoughts more so. Where your hair stands up and it's warm. It's weird.
That's what it did to me.
I don't like that. I'm gonna do some things and then I'm gonna run away.
Okay.
out of the fog. Firstly, I'm going to try to hit the ogre again with the Biden.
That'll hit.
A 20. I do want to try to restun him.
Okay. You got a 6.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Stunned.
Kind
And
of
then
crack
I'm
him in his
going
head.
to-
Oh!
Stay down. Stop resisting. And I'm gonna kick him while he's down.
As one does.
That'll hit him. It's poor ogre. For 5 points of damage.
Sorry, I still had stunning strike.
You're
on him,
good.
So another 5. And just seeing how successful that was, I gotta come back and kick him again
Sure.
for my bonus.
This poor man.
A
He's just looking
14 is his AC. That hits.
looking
Sorry,
for his
dude.
family.
I'm with you, Dr. Jellybean.
You'll take 8 more points of damage.
Fuck you. Fuck your family. I'm out of here. I'm going to, whoops. I just
Disappear?
deleted myself. I don't know why I hit delete on the keyboard. Can you put me back?
Oh no!
I meant to hit Q.
You're good.
To measure out my space, which is nowhere near the delete key.
Nope.
It's
The opposite.
the
Maybe
opposite
if
side
your
of the
keyboard's really weird.
Yeah. Just every key is the delete. As you step away, the fog reaches out towards you.
Oh, I can do that.
Do your best.
Got a 9 to hit.
I just slipped
As
right
you
past
you
it.
see a hand from the fog, like the fog coalesces into a hand and just kind of reaches out to try and grab his scruff of his neck. Missing.
There's something in the
see.
fog.
Would I be able to? Yeah, I can still kind of see him from here. No, I'm gonna stay right here.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just stay right there.
Ogre's stunned, small, and prone. Louise, start of your turn. Wisdom save. All right. Feel this chill come across your neck, but you're good.
And I am trying to get out of here. Can I get around this guy or no?
I'll say he's difficult terrain at the moment. He's
Alright.
probably about like 7 or so feet, 8 feet wide, 9 feet. I don't know. He's on his back, so maybe like 12 feet wide. I don't know. He's round.
Alright.
So it's definitely
Sorry.
difficult terrain getting over him.
20, so 10, 20, 25, 30. Are we going over on your side or my side?
I was just moving away. Either
What-
side is fine side.
Okay. I'll dash
Okay.
Probably over here, though.
over here.
As the hill does kind of keep going up here. I'd say here is the impassable portion of the hill.
Yeah, where you basically have to start climbing.
Yeah. There's vines and thorns and stuff. It does flatten out up here.
Oh, so maybe we should have gone down there. It looks like it was better on my side. Where's Dr. Jellybean?
Way in the back.
I'm over here.
Other side of the fog.
Did I just move too far away? Let's see. You're in
40,
45
45.
feet?
Yeah.
60 feet. Okay.
Easy.
I will Mantle of Inspiration, everybody.
Okay. The last one of the day.
I have one left.
All right.
Does it affect me? But I know that you're.
What is your mantle of inspiration?
I'm just bringing out my horn and playing a little crescendo
Yeah.
type. note.
Tobias, if you want it to affect you, or if Louise wants it to affect Tobias too. Tobias would hear the horn at the very least.
Gondor calls for aid.
I don't
Yeah,
know if you
yeah.
affect me or not.
Yeah, I don't have to see them, so yeah. If he hears it, he would get that inspiration.
And 12
Oh, no.
temporary hit points.
My friends are in trouble.
That's 12 temporary.
12. It's
Yeah,
it's
double-
double
it's double
double.
whatever.
Double,
rolls.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Roll
12 temp and reaction to move.
So
Ow.
we can move, right?
You can move
You can move.
up to your speed.
Yep. There you go.
Ooh. Can I go through this way?
I'm gonna move to the edge.
You
of
can
the-
go whatever way you feel like you can.
This is the edge of the cave right here.
It's not a cave, it's a building.
Building, yeah. Entrance to the building.
It's hard to say because you can't see in the dark. You stumbled over some machinery there.
I mean, this is all black to me, so I can't see
Because it's
anything.
darkness.
It's
Tobias can't see it
solid.
either. Because there's like
Darkness.
the ceiling there is lowered and it's
Is it magical darkness?
no.
No. Oh well, don't. If it's in my range, am I still shedding light or no?
It doesn't. It's high up. It's like 30,
Oh,
40
it's
feet
not
up.
It's like above us.
Yeah.
So
That's
can
why
I,
we needed to
can I
climb.
climb up here?
He climbed up. You can definitely try.
I will
It's
try
steep.
then with my reaction.
That's
Is it
true.
allowed?
I guess I can try with my reaction.
Give me an
If-
athletics check. If you guys are trying to climb upward to the west.
Yeah, let's try going that way.
Look at that.
I'll also need wisdom saves.
Okay, I'll roll a wisdom save as well. Oh, I'll give Louise inspiration
I'm seeing him. You climb so well.
from the 20. See, this is how you climb.
He's like, whoa. no
Away.
way."
Oblate, as you start to climb up, as well as Aethel, you both take 5 points of piercing damage, but as those thorns puncture you, you're both stunned.
Ow.
Perfect.
Good, good. I should have talked to him first.
That'll take us to Dr. Jellybean.
So they're climbing.
And you see both of them just
Stop.
kind of get like stuck as they just stop. As there's something around these vines that kind of just get pierced by some of the thorns that make you feel like there's nothing you can do in this moment.
All right, I'm gonna talk to the vines and say, vines, hello. Can we climb you and you not, do that to us, please?
This is your action?
I don't think it's an action to talk to things.
It's not an action to talk to things. Do you want to try to persuade them as your action?
With your reaction.
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion. DC is going to be real high. I'll tell you right now, DC is 20.
You can do it. I believe in you.
You got
Just roll a 20.
22.
Just roll
Yes.
a 20.
Just roll a 20. It can't be that
Duh.
hard.
A
1 in 20 chance.
just roll a 20.
That was close.
Yeah.
So close.
It's a good
And you
try.
had a 10% chance. Because you had a 19.
You hear from the vines. You're going to die here.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh.
Alrighty then.
Yeesh,
Anything else for Dr. Jellybean? You still have movement and bonus action.
Whoa.
thanks for your help. Movement, God. What can I do?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't want to get poisoned by these vines and whatever, stunned.
There was a clear path
Where?
through the wreckage. I mean, it's not clear, but it's clearer than the vines. There's a path. I'm just saying, there's a path here.
I think we should take the path, alright? The vines are mean. They're not nice. They said mean things.
Can I talk while I'm stunned?
You got like 3 words.
What did they...
Dr. Jellybean, what are you doing? That was your
I'm gonna
action.
move- Yeah, I'm gonna move towards the path. They said we're gonna die here.
I agree.
Oh,
casually.
that's not terrifying at all.
Right, so I'm just gonna move. I think we should go this way. Not up, not the vines.
All right.
That's it.
I'll take us to Tobias.
And I stub my toe on machinery here.
Yeah, there's some machine there. The crane.
And the pop rock is a free action, item interaction, I guess.
It's an action to break open.
Oh. In that case, I'm gonna light a torch. I'm tired of not being able to see.
Okay.
Ow! Damn it, my toe.
As the voice from on the couch. What are you doing?
My buddies are in trouble. My buddies are in trouble. Hey,
You burn the
There's that
plants,
bug.
you burn your soul.
okay, I don't want to burn the plants, but why? What's that gas attacking them?
Are you asking for help again?
No, information.
And that's all the words you can say.
Torch is lit.
Action.
Now that I can see, I'm gonna move around the crane.
Okay.
Oh God. Hey guys, my shadow's still here too somewhere.
Yeah, it's like right next to you.
Yeah. Hey guys, that's it. That's all I can do. That's action. But yeah.
You
Action
didn't like the shadow that I got?
Oh, I didn't see it.
No, you're good. That'll Aethel, you are stunned. At the end of your turn, you are unstunned.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Taking us to the fog.
Say.
Oh,
Oh damn.
yeah.
Those words are good. As it quickly wisps over you all. There's a way to do it. There we go. And see if it gets it. No. It will lash out at one of you guys. It's going to lash out at Oblate and Louise. Getting a 15 against Oblate and a 7 against Louise.
Woo!
Can't touch me.
Which will take us to Oblate's turn. Oblate, you...
I was gonna say, would it not have advantage against Oblate because he was stunned?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Try again.
Yeah, nat 20.
Damn.
I'll give Aethel inspiration for that one.
Collect homework, teacher.
Oh my god.
As Oblate, you
For
take
real.
19 points of cold damage.
Yay!
At the start of your
Sorry.
turn, I need a wisdom save. As you're good, and at the end of your turn, you are no longer stunned.
Yay.
Taking us to the ogre.
Who
Who is also
No
No
longer
longer
stunned
yeah.
at the end of your
That was
turn.
flat. Yeah, because at the end of your turn.
yeah.
She was stunned last
Smaller. Hey, you're not supposed to be here! As it shoots a beam of light from its horn.
time. That's how it feels.
I need a wisdom saving throw from Oblate.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Well, Dr. Jellybean's behind a wall. Oblate, you take 10 points of psychic damage and are blinded.
You don't even use your eyes. That's not a big deal.
Yes. I literally cannot see anything.
As it rushes towards you, jumping over these barrels.
Yeah, that's what blinded means.
And you can see its teeth are chittering.
Oh, he's got chittering teeth. That's weird.
It's
Not what
going...
they should be doing.
Nope, don't like that.
Maybe he's
Mm-mm.
cold.
He's cold. And he's going to slam down with his sword on Oblate at advantage. Getting a 21 to
What?
hit.
That,
Oh,
that
Oblate.
crushed me. And my soul, probably.
As Oblate, you take 22 points of slashing. There's this loud thudding noise. Familiar noise that you guys have heard so much. Slam down onto Oblate.
Oh, he's been
Okay,
killing
so I had
things.
18, so 22. That's an extra, what is that, 4?
Yeah.
Is that like an automatic
Well, did you
loss
do
of a
your,
save?
Did you remember your 12 temporary?
Those have been gone.
Okay. I was gonna say no. It just puts you to 0.
As
Okay.
Oblate
It only matters if the negative would have brought you to negative your maximum health.
gets
Gotcha.
kind of smashed
Okay.
into the side of the hill there. Which will
Buddy.
take us to Louise.
Blind and unconscious.
Yep.
Not good, not good. Oh, get up, buddy.
Start of your turn, Louise. Wisdom save.
Oh no. Oh yes.
Probably fine.
You are good.
Okay.
I will.
You hear Tobias yelling from 30, 40 feet up.
We need your help.
I'm coming.
Ogre just smashed Oblate into the ground.
I will
I'm sorry.
level 2 cure wounds you.
All right.
So what's that give me?
48 plus
48.
your charisma.
48. Okay. So there is. I think there's one more D8 that I owe.
Yes, because it didn't do the level up thing. So you still get 24. Wait, yeah, 24, 22 points of healing.
22
Oblate,
points of healing into Oblate.
as Oblate is blinded.
And I will use
Thank
my
you.
last Bardic to give more temp hit points to everybody. And for us to get the hell out of here. 14 temp hit points.
Nice.
Very nice. Oblate, you can move however you want, but you gotta spend
I can't even see my. I can't
15 feet
even
to
see.
stand up.
I will at least
Is
stand
it just
up.
the base 15 or is it?
Oh, half your speed. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Well,
you
at
got
least
20 feet
standing.
of movement if you want, or 25.
I can't see the map to move anywhere, so
Yeah, I know.
I will just stay where I'm at.
That's what
'cause
it's
I'm
like being
scared.
blind. The rest of you guys can move your movement if you'd like.
Oblate, follow me.
Can I like just?
Hold his hand.
I'm gonna slide down the hill.
Give me an athletics check
You're gonna slide into thorns, man.
and a wisdom save.
Can I not jump him? Can I use?
Are
my
you jumping?
shadow-
Are you jumping down?
Or
Yeah.
just sliding down.
Well, there's thorns all through here. I thought that was just clear.
Nope.
Yeah, because we were on thorns up here. Like the two of us were on thorns.
I can't use my shadow. So
Sliding down, jumping down. You tell me.
it's 30 feet.
30 to 40.
30 to 40. Yeah, I'm gonna jump down.
Give me a. All right.
Super good.
You take 11 points of damage as you jump down. You do not fall prone. It hurts.
Ow! I'm here. Do I still have movement then?
Yeah, you got 10 feet of movement.
5 and 10.
Which way are we going?
It's
Down.
up.
this
Go
way.
down there. Go through the main
I
door.
was gonna say that way.
Let's take care of this first.
I'm gonna move away from the gas. Right? we can move, right?
Yeah. Up to your movement speed.
Yep.
I'm gonna move away from the grass.
grass?
The gas. I'm gonna move towards the grass.
And away from the
gas.
vines. And also
Yeah.
the gas.
Aethel moving as well? Oh, yeah, Aethel, you can move. You're not stunned.
I'm not. I'm just thinking about where I should be and how I'm supposed to help.
Can I have Oblate follow me?
He's got 15 feet of movement. If Oblate wants to follow his voice for 15 feet, you can.
I'll
Okay.
do that.
Do
I'm gonna
Marco,
slide around this
Polo.
guy.
That's as far as Oblate would get.
Okay, if that's the case, then 1, 2.
There are a bunch of barrels there, I'm just saying. Probably be like there.
They roll
Okay.
over the barrels.
I'll.
I'll get here on 6.
Okay.
And then I think it's
That'll
Dr. Jelly's turn.
takes the Dr. Jellybean.
All right. I don't. Can I cast Entangle at a higher level?
You can.
Yeah, you can.
It just does. It just has no benefit.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna cast 20-foot square. I think I can do it. What does a 20-foot square look like? Make a 20-foot square.
Radius or
Oh, I get. Oh, you got. Can you not see that?
No, I saw it. I was just curious
Yeah.
if it was radius or.
Well, if it's a square, it's
just
measured
a
to the
square.
edge, so it'd be like
20 to 20. Can we put it? I don't want to entangle Tobias. I want to entangle the Horn Man.
One man.
Snakes. Yeah. So, I want to try to entangle him, and remember that he has a disadvantage on strength checks because he's smaller.
mm-hmm. You got a 19.
Well,
You know.
It's still difficult terrain.
it's still difficult terrain.
Anything else for Dr. Jellybean? Movement or otherwise?
Oh god, yeah, I'm moving
As
further away.
Thorny vines poke up out of the ground.
Ah! We gotta get out of here.
As you can see a broken door here, and up ahead you can see what looks to be a cart in pretty good condition.
Alright. Everybody come this way! That'll be it for me.
Tobias.
I'm going to attack this creature who I watched pummel my buddy into the ground.
He's still large, he's still like 10 feet tall. Giant horned ogre, 19 will hit.
Activating the Sun Saw. Zoom.
For 11 points of damage.
And then I'm going to do it again.
21 will also hit.
Again, doing the Sun Saw.
For 12 more points of damage. As the ogre's like, hey, you're not supposed to be here.
And then I'm just spinning around in a circle.
16 hits. As you spin around and buzz into him once again, the ogre tumbles into the area here.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to switch places with my shadow and be back up in the cave. It's at the end of my turn that it disappears if I'm not within.
That's fair.
And then it ceases to be.
And then it ceases to be after it.
So you wouldn't have your torch.
No, I would have had to drop my torch up here.
Or down here.
Or down here.
And then he said not to burn the plants, so I'll leave it where there's no plants.
There's plants everywhere.
This might be really bad then when I come back up and my torch is up there.
Maybe.
That'll take us to Aethel.
Only God.
Yeah.
I wonder, how do I fight a cloud? I don't know if there's a way to hurt it.
A strong wind.
I can't do that. Yeah, I can't do that in my current abilities. 1, 2. I would like to I will cast Lesser Restoration to remove blindness.
Alright. Very nice.
Awesome.
Anything else for Aethel?
4, 5, 6. It's not his turn, is it? Oh no, yeah, I guess it goes in between us.
That'll take us to the fog as it moves, following you. It's gonna lash out at Ethel and Louise. Ethel got a 7, Louise got a 15.
15 hits.
That it does not.
9 points of cold damage.
Something in
As the fog just kind of, you just feel this intense cold. As the fog itself is warm, again, it's just this kind of cold energy drifting towards you. You feel it in your throat, your skin. It's not a fun thing. Which will take us to the top of the turn. As you look around from the box area, you would see what looks to be another cloud of fog emanating.
Oh
That's not
no.
ideal.
More fog billowing out of the base down here, or the vent. And it seems to just kind of start covering the space. The ogre dealt with. Tobias in a safe space for now. That'll be a good spot to end tonight.
Oh.
A little late, folks, but thanks for sticking out. And we'll pick up there
Oh,
next
jeez.
time.
So good.
Next time.
As the fog creeping around this ruined, overgrown space.
Man, this cloud is killing me.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Later now.
Bye.